On a Saturday night when I was a kid, my father and uncles and aunts would gather around a big table, drinking wine and smoking herbs, and playing these great songs when we were kids. Everybody singing at the top of their lungs. I remember that. My cousin Tina, Bud, Mark, my sister Tasha, this song reminds me of quite a bit. This is requested by Tammy Dower. This evening, we're celebrating. No one sings this song like David Allan Coe, right? Steve Goodman, John Prine classic. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling anymore. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. You don't have to call me Charlie Pride. You don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I heard my name a few times in your phone book. Hello, hello. And I seen it on the signs where I played. But the only time I know I'll hear a David Allan Coe is when Jesus has his final judgment day. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But if you don't have to call me darling, darling, you never even call me by my name. Well, a good friend of mine named Steve Goodman wrote that song. And he told me it was the perfect country and western song. Well, I wrote him back a letter and told him it was not the perfect country and western song because he hadn't said anything at all about mama or trains or trucks or prison or getting drunk. Well, he sat down and wrote another verse to this song, and he sent it to me. After reading it, I realized that my friend had written the perfect country and western song, and I felt obliged to include it on this album. The last verse goes like this. Well, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me. Well, I wonder why you don't call me. Why don't you ever call me by my name? For you, Tammy Dower. Woo! Thanks for the request. Oh.